Hello, hello. I think should be audible now. Okay, increase the volume of the mic. But yeah, this sounds good now. Hopefully. Cool. I think the aim for today's stream is I've already sent a version of uh, Tuck into App Store, and let me just quickly check if the stream is working. Yeah, I think it's working. And I'm not really happy with the code base as of now. There are few concerns about how we have structured the code base. A few things are flowing out of its responsibility boundary. There's a concept of actors and view models in Swift. Uh, Basically, if we look, let me. So this is the schedule view of our app, which tells you what's your schedule for today, and basis on your bedtime, it gives you routines uh, that would be helpful to actually hit your target bedtime. And so just like React has, what do React has? Uh, is it like React has something to update the state? Similarly, Swift has view models, and you can publish view properties as mark view properties as published, and when these are updated, your view also get updated. Now the problem in our app, in my app, is specifically there are background updates and then there are foreground updates. Like foreground updates are when you log a coffee entry or when you basically make a meal entry, so your routine windows get updated. Uh, let's say, for example, schedule view. So if you log a routine like caffeine or something, your routine windows get updated. And when there's heart rate data coming in from your Apple Watch or other fitness trainers, your screen get updated, and accordingly the bedtime also get updated. So there are two flows for incoming data. One is user log and other one is background sync. So if I be honest, most of the code initially was written by AI, and AI just stacks code upon code. It does not care much about the architecture if you do not prompt AI like that. Like if you don't define the architecture first and then tell AI to implement, would do that. So right now our code is all over the place, like view models, which service owns which data is not clearly defined. So I would want to spend a little time on that, refactoring our code base, with the help of AI, of course, because I'm not very confident in Swift. It is not my primary language. Uh, let's see. I think I'll first refactor routine views and then actually move on to refactoring schedules as well. Let me just pick up a new puts agent. I think I was having a conversation about this with AI in this conversation where it suggested to have kind of repository, uh, yeah, routine activity store, which would be like a model actor, uh, and a clicking coordinator. Um, I think at this point I would just have model actor, a view model and a view that actually makes sense. Yeah, it also says the same. I would not introduce a plain routine activity coordinator immediately at time. He starts with routine view model, routine activity store, routine schedule. Done. Schedule, fetch, coordinate. Okay, this module mostly handles the notification path where we need. Yeah, that's prompt AI only for this implementation. Start with routine activity store, new parts of routine. Normal. It actually created a model actor. Let's see, current fetch predicted drink, slow caffeine. I think I'm facing a challenge is it does not redirect to the place where it made the changes. Build is failing. Predicate instructions. Fetch today's caffeine is failing. Set while I fixed it, I want to review some of the code that it wrote. It created a activity store. We'll look at it. Oh, it's creating bunch of view models. Let's begin the main app. In the same container, this is the activity store. The model context is log caffeine. Type. So I think it messed up with Swift data and sendable traits. Swift data is actually not sendable. Sendable just mean if you can send it across the using boundary. Most of the Swift language is kind of similar to Rust, just some heavy lifting already done for you. Like uh, lifetimes, lifetimes are already handled in Swift for you, like with use of weak references and strong references. See the changes it's been doing. We have to use await even though the function might not be up because of the actor. I think actor in Swift. So imagine there's only one thread handling that data, so there'll be no race conditions, right? Every thread needs to wait for their turn to make mutations to this thread. This is how Swift concurrency mostly works. Like define actors, and they are the sole uh, entity that would be owning that data. And in our case, it's the model actors, and it has a model context. And what boundary I've defined is the routine activities like meal entry, caffeine entry, everything would be handled by this. routine meal and routine activity store, and then each of the view models, whenever we receive a command to delete or update and caffeine entry, it needs to send a request to this actor, and it can manage all the concurrency on its own, like actor can manage it. Swift does the heavy lifting, and whenever your turn comes, you just update that data. That's why you need an await when the function signature does not have an await. Okay, let's go through the changes. Added model actor, routine factory, move routine persistence operation out of routine module, lock caffeine, lock custom caffeine, delete caffeine, fetch today's entries, log, delete, fetch meal, fetch recent activity predicted. Added sendable value records, as I already said that Swift data is not sendable. So you have to define some value entries like structs which are sendable, and then you convert basically those into this. So this is caffeine drink. You convert to caffeine entry. Let me actually look at fetch. Uh, let's see. If you see, it is mapping to routine caffeine entry log init, and we need of something like this. Okay. Okay. And then left caffeine sleep impact personally have time. So now the part process into sleep analysis and need a separate pass. We do not mix two refactors at once. What is left is routine new model stills model context. I don't think so it should on. Then remove the use of health context. Next add refactor no something to all of the things. The software anxiety remaining read itself has been recommended for sleep impact and half analysis. I would like to do is extend add methods, better avoid passing routine store. Fundamentals of evaluating data. Right now, caffeine scheme just try to definitely useful of data models in task and use active caffeine reference to it. Yeah, that makes sense. New module. That makes sense. And then no, probably will fetch this. I think it's better to refactor now because it would be much easier to add features later on the project. Yeah, let's see. I do have to start marketing my app a bit. Mostly, I've spread the word across using Reddit and other channels, but I'm not sure how do I go about marketing it. One thing I've surely noticed is if you let AI do all the changes, you certainly lose a lot of confidence. And it does the scheduled date provider. I don't like this at all. I think right now we are not even using backed anyway. We can remove it. Ah, when I'll bring the impact and AI insights again, I can plug in a better model. But schedule date is part of schedule view model, and then I don't like this function signature at all. Routine activities. This go sleep data provider. Why are we using sleep data provider? Data provider, refresh, caffeine impact, estimate personal health. That's person of life, compute average caffeine at time. And mostly this is also called from somewhere. Yeah, we can remove this amount impact and half-life. I know this nowhere nowhere used either content UI. Like that's it. And else as well for that schedule date provider and sleep data provider. Okay. How many changes he did? Not a lot. We can review it. I think it's better to take baby steps than to refactor it all at once and keep on adding new features. Okay, now let's check the routine view morning. Suggested bedtime provider. Yeah, I'm using this. Just give caffeine at bedtime. Hmm. Do something about it, but for now it's okay. Just predicted from everyone. So okay, so we have one new variable. Think okay. Now, okay, now it looks good. Predicted drawings. Yeah, so how do we predict the entries? We divide the day into halves after afternoon and before afternoon, and what is the time right now? And based on the entries on your past, we determine that what do you prefer to drink in the morning or what do you prefer to drink in the afternoon. No magic, just simple logic. Yeah, I think this runs fine. Instead of using data model, we just use the struct value which are sendable. Yeah, I think this is the model I was aiming towards. Let's actually test this once. It will work. Maybe just should be fine. This should work, but let's run the app. Could actually show it. Using sidecar. Okay. I'll just test it once again. Try to run it. Yeah, I think it's working fine. Just so if you're curious, this is how the app looks. I'm not sure if it is visible or not. It shows my bedtime and then all the routine numbers. Okay. Next is I think activity log. That is also not fine. Just let me just prepare a list of something I need to have might need to change. The actor and actor model rules are already done for routine and schedule and depth. You see, mostly in shape, I might require some refactor. apart from that, I think the refactor looks good. Okay. Use use deploy mode and let's check out um active libraries. Let's push this. Well, I think that's it for the stream. Uh, I'll catch you up in another one.